These are 3 signs of an unhealthy period and what it means and what you can do to help. My name is Dr. Stephanie Nichols. I'm a licensed naturopathic doctor. Number 1 is very heavy flow. So if you're bleeding for 5 to 7 days or more and you feel like you're changing your pad or tampon every 45 minutes or an hour, this is a sign that your period is too heavy. This can mean a few things. One of the common reasons I see is having estrogen dominance, or where your estrogen levels are higher than optimal. So my favorite supplement here is using something like DIM or Indole 3 carbinol with 100 or 200 milligrams per day. The second thing I like to include here is a combination of magnesium and B6. Both of these things help you to process estrogens properly. So for magnesium, I like to see around 300 milligrams of magnesium bisglycinate and about 25 to 50 milligrams of B6. Next are extremely painful cycles. So if you are calling out of work, you have a heating pad on your abdomen, and you would rate your pain levels higher than like a 3 or 4 out of 10, then that means we have too much pain at the cycles. So what I like to include here is, again, magnesium. Magnesium is very relaxing to the mind, the body, and the uterus. So up to 500 milligrams, I think, is primo here. I like the bisglycinate form. I also like magnesium malate here. Next is cramp bark. Cramp bark is an amazing herb to help to relax the uterus and treat those really heavy, really painful periods. Now, this is better than ibuprofen in many cases because it doesn't have the same negative impact on our stomach lining and our kidneys. But very painful periods are a sign of something deeper. So oftentimes it can be estrogen dominance again, like we just talked about. The second thing can be high levels of inflammation. And that's because it's prostaglandins that cause the cramping of our uterus and the pain that's associated with them. So if you're eating a high inflammatory diet, typically gluten and dairy are the 2 worst here, or you're exposed to a lot of chemicals like the dioxin that is in chlorinated pads and tampons, this can be a root cause as well. So switching up your diet to include a lot of omega-3 fatty acids. Fish oils here are amazing, 2 grams per day, or including a lot of wild-caught fatty fish like wild-caught salmon and sardines is a nice addition, as well as switching to all the clean products, so maybe using a menstrual cup or switching to the non-chlorinated period pads. Last is a lot of mood changes around your cycle, like PMDD, so getting really anxious, irritable, or even depressed. So this is a sign that hormones are out of balance or adrenals are out of balance, which include cortisol. When we're on our period, it's the time when all of our hormones drop. So if you can't buffer those changes, then you're going to be more susceptible to things like mood changes. One of my favorite herbs here is Vitex or chaste tree berry. This one's been studied quite a bit and works well.